um, saying something about specific pages. You did not say anything about a specific page. You did not point any pages out. So if that
Hey, hang
struck
on
a
one minute.
chord,
Hang on one minute. I just want to say hi to Beth. Beth is a part of Shane's team. She is an awesome decoy. Hey, Beth. It's been a
hey,
long
how you
time,
doing?
honey.
Glad to see you. Glad to have you here,
We have some
guys.
good people in here right now.
You know what? We should play that clip and let them hear what kind of person.
We will post it. It's too. I have to clip it. So just
Okay,
hi, Beth.
y'all.
Hope
We're
you're
gonna
doing. Hope
we're
you're
gonna
doing
give
well,
y'all
honey.
we're gonna give y'all something. We're gonna show y'all something about these trolls that have been trying to
Beth, I
tangle
need
with
you
us. What they said
to.
about the hunters and the decoys.
Well, let me say something real quick, Beth. I need you to stick around. Actually, I'm just gonna put this out here right now before we get into that. Um, just in case if Beth is tired. I did contact Shane about this earlier. Um, I can probably send you the information too, so you can see this. There's a certain page that is preying on his kids. That they have mentioned quite a few times that he should not have his in bold letters, his minor children on his pred page. That is Shane's business and Shane's business only. Why are you talking about this man's children and how he has them on his predator page? If he wants to have them on his predator page, let him have it on his page. Why are you sitting there throwing jabs and being hostile about the whole situation of him having his children on there? Why are you watching his kids? So I need to send you probably the information.
Obviously, stalking his page.
Yeah, they are stalking his page. Um, they are talking about his minor children, and I don't understand if if you're that hostile towards somebody, stop watching their page.
Right. So, and as far as that goes, like none of the pages were pointed out specifically. So if what she said struck a chord, if that struck a chord with y'all, it's probably a minor.
Right. So I will send this page to the right people and they'll take care of it. Because again, you're messing with people who I consider my family, and whatever they do with their page, same with my page, we are allowed to do. We don't need people like you preying on our children and talking
Yeah,
negatively of what
stalking
we
on the.
do. It's definitely stalking. It's preying. It's very disturbing.
That is predation. In my opinion, it is.
Speaking up
But
for
yeah, so apparently he's not awake then, I guess, or maybe he would have jumped in.
No, that's okay. I'm glad Beth came in here so she can but Beth will definitely handle it.
And Greg, we're glad you're here too, man. We're glad to have you.
Yeah, we're glad to have you. Okay, I got this one. So this one's gonna get blocked. Okay.
Was that the one that put a laughing emoji on Beth's comment just
Yeah,
now?
but I got them though.
Good.
They're done. So just ignore the trolls. I'll get them.
Yeah, that
Um
was to be expected.
so then yeah, I mean go ahead with what you wanted to say.
Yeah, I mean that was one of the things I wanted to point out, and then the fact that, like the clip that we have, everything that they said about you and about the predator hunting community and the decoy community, the whole community as a whole, that was disgusting and completely misinformed. And she's it was said, I said it and I'll stand on it, right?
Yeah,
Well, you're gonna stand on it, all right.
I'm an imposer. I'm a poser.
Right.
So,
That
but
talks dirty to old men.
that I've been talking to for months. Beth, how long does it take? How long can it take for a team to get a predator? If you're still here.
Yeah, Beth is still here. She said she
Beth
screamed.
has been Beth has been a decoy for a very long time. And I wish you and I would have had more time together, Beth.
I'm with you, Greg. I'm the same way.
But
Nothing but respect.
I have complete respect for you guys.
Hey,
And
Tony. Yeah, I mean, nothing but
yeah, Tiny, if you want to answer this too.
What's that?
Tiny is see, it depends and can take months. Exactly. Oh, Steph is in here too.
Right, Teresa, because to me, that's a blanket statement about the whole predator hunting community, right? I mean, that's exactly how it was worded. You heard it. We played it. So, and now we're going to let everybody hear it. So everybody from the predator hunting community can hear what kind of people these are and what it is that they say about this community. And they called, I'm not a predator hunter. That's not, I haven't had the opportunity, but they tried to say that too last night. It was full of assumptions, insinuations, suppositions, and just tons and tons of bullshit. So let that be known and clear, and I'll stand on that. You need me to repeat it? Anybody need me to repeat that? Okay.
Okay, so this boo page just came in that's blocked. A lot of our stuff we're going to be going private, especially if our followers are interested in listening to my conversations that I do have with my predator. That's just the way that it's going to be. Yeah. These pages are they're disgusting. They're getting out of hand. They're trying to discredit what the community does, basically. Yeah. When you're going to discredit what I do, you're discrediting the whole community, because this is what we all do. Right. This is what we do. And I'm being told that I'm talking dirty to an old man. No, my team would straighten me out if that was the case. My team would tell me that you are entrapping this man. So it's just not me. We have a whole team. And we have an extended team too, who is in the chat room, who I have the utmost respect for, who's been helping me. And I mean, they have been the greatest set of women that I've ever have met. I'm very it's hard for me to open up to women just because
CPP WAP Steph is in here. Good to have you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Steph is in here. She's one of them.
You guys keep doing what you do. Don't let these people discourage anything, but just know that they exist and we're going to show you.
I mean, CPP Steph, her whole crew is just incredible with what they do. I have bragged about you numerous times, Steph. I mean, I was just taken back of the beautiful work you and your group do on the daily. And, that's my goal, basically, is to have everything organized and neat, just like you. And I do, and I appreciate them taking their time, their patience, to teach what they know. And, like I said, I mean,
don't sell yourself short, Lena.
The what?
Don't sell yourself short either.
No, I'm not, but I mean, it's hard for me to, it's hard for me to, especially a group of women, because you're just like, okay, how is this going to go? Are they going to accept you or not? You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
Uh-huh.
it's that I've always had a lot more guy friends than women. You know, I'm sure a lot of women can, say that themselves. But no, this group of women, I mean, they were actually apologizing, thinking that like, I was overwhelmed with it, but I'm like, no, I'm like, this is handled so beautifully, even though it's files and files of predators, but just the way they have their files, my God, it was like the gates of heavens opened up. And if you need to go there, if you need to go here, the dates of
Yeah,
everything. I mean,
the
God, it was so
Google
organized. Yeah.
the Google thing got you, didn't it?
Google, Google
Drive.
Drive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely did. Hey, I'm a Microsoft girl. This Google Drive, I have to. I mean, for the most part, I think, we figured it out, but there's other things that happen that we're still trying to figure out. So it's going to be a little bit before that, but I appreciate everything, that your,
Yeah, I'm just
that
saying,
your
don't
team
sell
has
yourself
done.
short because you're amazing as well, and all of you guys are amazing in my eyes. I think all of the hunters and decoys, you guys are amazing.
Yeah, it was funny because Steph was telling me when they first saw my page, they were wondering who I was at first. And then all of a sudden I just popped up in their group with Tiny and Wolf the one night. And they were like, we were trying to all figure out who you were, if you were a good person. So I was like, no, I'm like, I'm good, I promise you. Like, so but yeah, no, I'm excited to move forward with getting Google Drive all set up and together, and it'll just be so much easier than what we're doing right now. So, but
Yeah, Steph says she has it. Just have faith in yourself.
yeah, no,
She
I
does.
appreciate it. I appreciate stuff. And um Tiny and Wolf they've known what's been going on with me. I just found out that I'm in early stages of liver failure. So that's why I really haven't been, popping in and out of the group. Just been trying to figure out, things with what's been going on with me, and finally got all my answers the other day. So it's a little bit less crazy. So, but yeah, you'll be seeing me a lot more. Um, She's like, I was creeping your page. Wolf's family. We would do anything for them. Yeah.
That's awesome.
And that's a thing too. Like Tiny and Wolf, like I was saying, they have definitely have welcomed me with open arms. Um, Tiny was the first person that I spoke to for a couple of hours, and it was chill. It was nothing was pressured, and you do it on your time. This is when I was having my issues with my phone, Mike. And I told them, I
Uh-huh.
said, I gotta go get a new phone and this and that. And then the same shit was happening with my new phone, and just one thing right after another. But they're like, no, you start when you can. And the minute that I made my account is when I got my first predator with them. And yeah, I mean, it's been, obviously it's been going good since. So um good night,
All
Teresa.
right.
Teresa says she's,
Teresa.
I know you do, and I'm so sorry, stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I will. I appreciate it. Um, I try to ignore it a lot. I still try to make myself think I'm 21 years old and I'm invincible. So it's the way to go, right? It's the way to think.
Well, you're busy as hell like a 21-year-old, that's for sure.
Yeah, I do. And I have businesses that I run, and then when I get, well, I mean, even throughout the day, I mean, it doesn't matter. I interact with the predator all day. that doesn't stop. And then, you know, I have dogs. I have people that call me to see if I can rescue dogs, and yeah, it's just
And I bug the
it's
hell
so,
out of you.
huh?
I bug the hell out of you also.
No, you're good. You're good.
I'm like, we don't have to do a 4-hour live. We do that on phone calls sometimes.
Right. Yeah, but no, I mean, we're just addressing a few things that were taken way out of context yesterday, and you know, trying to discredit me, which obviously is the community too. With, you know, we're gonna put it on both of our pages because the community definitely needs to hear what was said, because this was just
It's
out of malicious intent, which I don't understand why. One, I've never met this person. This person doesn't know anything about me. Um, you know,
like I
it's like,
said, Luna, it speaks to their character because it's showing the hatred and the filth that's inside them because they know nothing about you, yet they're capable of saying these types of things about you.
hang on 1 minute, Mike. No, I did. And I feel really, and I'm gonna talk to you offline about that stuff. Um, I know you guys have, and this is why I haven't really reached out to you either. I found out that day, and I did give my condolences in the group about, I think, 2 times, once in the morning and then once in the evening, just so you guys knew that, hey, I'm very sorry for your loss. You know, my condolences. Um, the WAP family, they lost their sister.
Valuable
It's
team member, and accept my condolences
yeah.
as well, please.
Um, this was very unexpected. It hit me, even though I didn't really know her. The God, but when, I mean, she was so helpful though, and you know, she was sending me messages of Google Drive, and hey, if you have any questions, just reach out to me. I know it's a lot, you know, and it's just the sweetest woman, and it's such a tragic of what your family is going through, and I'm so sorry, Steph. I really am. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
It's
tragic.
yeah.
Tragic. Far too young.
Yeah, I wanted to give a tribute the other night, but it's you know, that's, I didn't feel like it was my place to, but I'm glad that you brought it up because um you know, it's definitely has been weighing heavy on my mind with everything and you guys, and I just been hoping that you guys have been, you know, okay through this, because I know it was just a major hit to your family, and I'm very sorry. I can't even imagine. If you're okay with it's they so the WAP family, they have uh rooms that they can go into, and in one of them, you know, you can play video games with everybody. I think if I'm not mistaken, right, stuff. And SJ was playing video games with the family, I think until like 3 or 4 a.m. or something, and when everybody got off, um something tragic happened, and yeah, it was um I mean, I even saw the last time that she was on there, and that was just like, wow, you never know. um you never know when your time is up, and don't take life for granted. Be appreciative that, you know, God gave you another day to wake up, whether you believe in God or not. um but yeah, it's definitely, I think I told my kids an extra "I love you" that day when I saw all of that, because it really does let you know that, you know, you have a time limit.
Yeah, and I don't think any of us are really fully aware of just exactly how fragile life is
And
sometimes.
there was nothing wrong with her, I don't think. Um,
Gang, huh?
I don't think there was anything. I mean, this was so unexpectedly. Yeah. 5 years with her that you guys spent. That's crazy.
Oh, it was a blood clot.
Oh, the poor thing.
Yeah, that's tragic, isn't it?
Yeah, that is. Yeah, it's Preds by day, gamers by night, exactly. Hey, you guys need to have that downtime. You definitely need to have downtime, decoys. You need to unravel.
Absolutely.
I guess going live with you, Mike, is it's downtime. It takes my mind off of
Well, good.
decoying in between.
Good. I'm happy to be of some kind of help.
Right? Yeah. No, I'm glad you stopped in here, stuff. I'm happy that you did.
Yeah. Yes.
Hazel's watching too. Hi, Hazel. Hazel is she's a number one follower of mine. She has
Well, Hazel.
followers for a month. We begged her to get looked at. Her doctor missed it. Ugh.
Man.
It went to her lungs and she was gone. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, I've got some I have some blood clots that are in my hands, in the palm of my hands. The doctor thinks that it's from my
She
my
called
jaw,
you Lulu. I like that.
and so I have to go to a hand specialist to see what they're gonna do about they're not going away. I had two, and now I have three. But I'm hoping that it's really nothing serious, but we'll just have to see when the hand specialist can get me in. But I literally was just doing a late night scroll and I happened to recognize your voice. Aw. Yeah. I kind of have Tiny and Wolf's voice because they're not too far from where I used to be.
The accent, you mean?
The accent, yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Hazel.
But you have slung
Is it?
out a couple of y'alls here lately.
Yeah, I need to stop doing that.
No, you don't.
I don't do that, y'all. I don't do that. There's no way.
Yeah, it's fine.
No, I know. I the doctor put the referral in the other day. We were given it a little bit with a certain medication to see if they'd go away. And but the medication actually did more damage than good. So we just gotta wait and see what this hand specialist says and go from there. So, but yeah, if I start getting any swelling or anything anywhere, then I'll definitely take my butt in and get it checked. So,
And she is a special one, that's for sure.
which one, me?
Yeah, you're loved around here for sure.
The longer she hangs with us, she will be swearing up a storm. Oh,
Oh,
I
I'm
already
bad. She's in she's in some bad company then because I'm terrible.
You missed out because we were in our private group. That got kind of raunchy.
It did.
And I said, "Don't get me going. I'm the worst. I am the worst. Oh my God, I'm the worst person." Mm-mm.
It was that was some funny shit though. I mean, I haven't laughed that hard in a while. I needed that.
Yeah.
I mean, that was we did 3 hours. We was live for 3 hours in there. So
Yeah, and it's like you don't, I don't know, I don't keep track. I mean, the conversation just keeps going and going. So it's not like, it's not like we're not saying anything. You last in a night with us, she'll be all right. I'll have to get in there with you guys. I'll definitely have to get in there with you guys and hang with you guys.
Oh yeah.
Cause yeah, I'll you girls seem like a blast, and that's what I've been saying for a while. That I got to get in there and hang with you guys.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to address this one, Mike.
You know, here's really what I'll say, Christy. I don't know you, and those people tried to attach us to things that we don't know anything about. Like you're new to us. As long as there's no fighting in the comments, I mean, I can't say how the admins feel. They'll do what they do, and they know that they have the power to do that. So I'll leave that. And if we don't know a lot of the people that we were attached to, and things out there that has happened or been said or posted or whatever were somehow attached to our names yesterday, and we just don't want any of that, period, because we don't have anything to do with any of that. We knew nothing about any of that stuff.
Well, I appreciate it, stuff. Yeah, we sometimes go live either on Friday or Saturday nights, and just depends on the conversations. They can go for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, anywhere from 2.5 to 4.5 to even 7.5 hours.
Yeah.
Last Saturday night.
But I think Steph would be fine with that, because I mean, like I said, they go for a long time with their games and stuff. I mean, it's
Well, good. I mean, we're glad to have, because I mean, we like to talk it up.
right. And send anybody else over too.
Absolutely.
If they want to join us. We would love to have them.
We talk about a little bit of everything, don't we?
About that. About that. We are always in VC. I know. I need to get in there. I get notifications, but it's like I have it on silent, and I need to change that so I know when you guys are in there, so I can get in there and hang with you guys. Most definitely. But yeah, Christy, I mean, yesterday it was a lot that that our names were attached to. I did not take anything from what those troll pages were trying to attach us to, of what you have done. And I'm going to say you have done, because I have gone to other pages that I actually trust to get my information from. I'm not going to name any pages. And I did basically, see the same exact thing. You know, you can run your page however you want to run your page. I'm not telling you how you're supposed to, how you need to run your page or anything, but I am not in this for that. I am here to bring awareness to a lot of things, especially children. My predator hunting.
I did see some disturbing things yesterday.
Yeah. And I am just not going to be attached to any of this. And that's the unfortunate part. You have yourself a good night, Steph.
We know what
the trolls
they do, you
don't
guys.
get into
Okay, Steph.
do you know your worth, and that speaks volume. No, and I do, and it's it's the whole thing that I don't understand, is like how they can sit here and just attack somebody's character, credibility, with not even knowing them. Like I really don't. It just mind boggles me. Like I've never gone to any of their pages
It is so
to
bizarre.
harass them, to say anything to them. They don't know who I am. Just because, I'm friends with Mike or I'm friends with Shane, oh, I'm this or I'm that. Well, whatever. If that's what you're gonna do, then go ahead. But the people that I surround myself with, this is what I consider my family, and I will stick behind, and that's it. Like you're not going to tell me anything else, especially when you're going to sit here and threaten me the way that these pages have threatened me. It's like, it's not that serious. It's social media. What are you going to do? Are you going to get up off your ass and actually come do something? Well, let's see. I'll be
Highly
waiting.
unlikely.
But yeah, I'll talk to you offline about some stuff. And I appreciate you coming over here. You have yourself a good night, and I'll get in touch with you soon.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming in. It was good to have you. You guys, these predator hunters and the decoys, the protecting children, and that's what we're about. That's what we're trying to do. We don't want no more of that other bullshit. Okay. That's completely up to you, Luna.
Well, no, I mean, it's up to you, because
Well, you
I was
know, I mean, we let the
because I wasn't the one that I wasn't the one that undid it.
I did.
You were.
Diane did it. I undid it. Well, we let the trolls have a voice. They said all that stuff against her. We should probably give her a chance to.
Attacked us. We have defended ourselves over and over. They have put our whole family on their pages. I don't think it's ever okay to post children. No, you're correct, Joanna. It's never okay what these pages do. Like I said, I have so much information on these pages that they claim that they've never done anything, or they have never supported a page who's done any of this. No, I have 2 years worth of this shit. And I'm going to sit here and say this. You guys brought up Scuba Steve last night, right? And how supposedly Christy Crane went after his kids or whatever. I used to follow Steve. And I actually watched his live the day that he was upset, which he had every right, because a certain page by the name of RR, which I'm sure you can put together who that is, posted his children
Posted his children.
and talk shit on his parenting. Why haven't you guys addressed that? That's your buddy, right? Why haven't you addressed that?
And don't try to attach us to him either. We don't know him. And what he does is what he does. It has nothing to do with us. Once again.
I am whoever you say I am. Why haven't you gone after RR? And I'm not sticking up for Pam, but I want to know, since all you pages want to be so righteous, why don't you go after your buddies who do this?
You know what? We're all about the people that's going after the pedos. We love that, but
I mean, do you see these people in here right now that are telling you that their family have been posted on pages?
uh-huh.
No, I'm not telling you. I'm telling these trolls that are in here.
Oh.
Do you see this? And you guys are okay with this?
We'll just say she's from England or from
Supposedly.
the UK. She's English. I mean,
And I have screenshots and I have a screen recording of when he went live. And I don't believe anybody's children should be posted on your page that don't belong to you. Those are not your children. So again, I'm asking again, why haven't no one gone after her, exposed her? I don't understand this. Since you're
Yeah.
4 children.
Yeah. I mean, yet they talk down their nose at everybody else.
So, I mean, you could sit here and say that I'm talking out my ass while I'm bringing you one incident. I have a lot. I have a lot, but I'm going to keep the rest to myself for right now.
For right now, it's like we were saying earlier in the group, they don't know the things that we know. We play our cards close to our hand, our cards close to the chest. Most of the time, we've laid some on the table, but only when we knew he had a good hand. Carol, who? I may know who you're talking about.
You know, and then you trolls want me to sit here and consider what you were trying to tag me in yesterday.
Yeah, what the hell
And
was that?
I'm supposed to believe what you guys have done to me since day one. I
Tag this page and tag
I
this
have
page.
screenshots of a live that we did back in December, and I have between 3 to 4 pages actually threatening me.
Okay. Very familiar with her.
So your credibility that you think you have with me, you'll never get the respect from me. Do not post shit on my page. Do not tag my name and try to attach me to something. There is a thing called private messaging. That's what it's called. I'm not in this for the fuck shit at all. I'm not attaching my name to anything. You don't
Right.
see my name
I mean,
attached to anything. If you don't like who my quote unquote role model is, and I think you know who I'm talking about because you want to talk about his kids and prey on his kids. That's your problem that you have. That's your problem. I don't
don't
need you.
come tagging our page
I
and
don't
doing
need
all
you
that
people
bullshit.
telling me shit. I'm a grown ass woman. Are people perfect? No. But I've
Okay.
stated this before. I will stand behind who I will stand behind.
I have an idea,
And
Joanna.
you know that. And that's why you want to say that he's my quote unquote role model. Okay, well that man taught me a lot to become who I am today, to become the decoy that I am today, to learn the laws. Yeah. I don't understand with what you're saying, including their children. I am whoever you say I am.
I don't know why I can't see that one. Wishing death on your husband. That's horrible.
The unhinged chronicles wishing death on my husband. That's disgusting.
Yeah, Haley.
Okay, well, this person's getting out of here because I'm not looking at this shit.
I saw the one just pop in and pop out.
It's the same one who's in here.
Okay.
They can't even answer my question. They can't even answer my question. You see how childish you are? I know you know who I'm talking about.
You hadn't seen that page in a fat minute, huh, Haley? That's absolutely
Can't
terrible.
get any credibility for their friends.
Look, that's another thing too. Deceased people are off limits too. I mean, how that also shows your character.
I'm wondering
If you're capable of doing that kind of stuff, you're just a disgusting shit human.
I'm wondering if do you guys see this page? I am whoever you say I am. Do you guys see that page?
I
Because
can't.
I'm wondering if they are blocked on your page, but they're not blocked on mine.
Huh. Maybe so. Maybe that's why I'm not seeing it. But I did see someone pop up and down. Haley, if you see it,
Yeah, I can't get them on my end either. It's weird. I can see their shit. No, it's like I click
that's
on
right,
it.
Christine. Admins, if you can grab them, whether it's an emoji or a comment or whatever, grab them and throw them out the door on their ass. Please and please, thank you.
That's disgusting.
Well, thank you.
That's disgusting, Ginger. I don't know what these fucking people. What? It's just disgusting. It really is.
She was talking about who Carol is, what Carol's
Yeah,
last name is, because I think I know who she's talking about, but I need to know the last name for sure.
I saw it. If you're still in here, I am whoever you say I am is watching. Answer my question. It's not that hard.
Well, I mean that's disgusting. That's just, I mean, that kind of shit should not happen. It's the fucking internet. I mean,
Yeah, it's not that serious, people.
It's just not that serious. If you get butthurt over some comments or some shit that somebody posts on the internet, you need to take a deep dive and examine your life a little bit. If you're sending out, flying monkeys and you're going and taking pictures of people's homes, and if you're doing shit like that, you are a shit human and you should really maybe take a break for a while or something. I don't know. I can't help you with it, but you need help. That's for sure.
I wish 3 or 4 would pull up where I live. My fingers. We stand ground states.
Exactly. I mean, that's what I'm saying. In this state, it's not. I mean, SAFO is a real thing. Fuck around and find out, because everybody's strapped up here. That's who I thought you were talking about, Christina. I'm familiar.
Is that the one that we had a problem with in the beginning?
Uh-huh.
Oh. Oh. They're
Yeah.
off. They're
Been
off.
blocking here. The only way she can get in here is with a troll page.
Yeah, and I gotta actually talk to Shane too, because I see somebody who this shit's just fucking weird. Beth, I don't know if you're still in here. I don't think you are, but he had a issue with this person recently, and she's over there in the fucking troll pages with them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is this
So it's
somebody I know
of? No, it's not.
Okay.
But I kind of okay. Yeah, I gotta send you some other information too. This page was trying to discredit Shane. I told Shane about it. I thought he nipped it in the bud. but she's over there. Yeah. Yeah, I'll send you it all.
Wow.
I'll send it all to you.
Well,
So
you'll have to fill me in on that.
it's like you don't know what to take seriously from these people anymore. You just don't know. Like, you really don't. And that's the sad part about this.
Yeah.
Well, you're welcome, Beth. No, I mean, Shane knows that I'll keep an eye out of whatever goes on, and then the stuff that I saw with what was being said about his kids is like, really?
Yeah, it's completely uncalled for. I mean, really, this is what you do with your internet time for real? I mean, there is so much educational shit out there that's right under your fingertips.
I
Grab
mean, this
some of
page,
that.
I mean, this for you to sit there and to talk shit about somebody's page the way that you are, and saying that he's always posting his child on his predator page, so that means that you are constantly watching his page, preying on his page, watching his kids. You take pictures of his kids? What do you do? What do you do? What are you doing?
Right. Like, where are those pictures going after you put your hands on them? Obviously, you can't be trusted. Obviously, you're a shit human. So I have to expect the worst.
Yeah, I mean, that really, honestly, like, I don't give a shit what they say about me, but it's like, when you're gonna sit here and talk shit about somebody's kids and what he's doing with them, kiss my ass. We'll figure out something for sure.
And there again, what other people do with their pages and what those people say, do, whatever, that does not have shit to do with us. You cannot it's not, there's no such fucking thing as guilty by association. Get that through your head.
Yeah, and you're right, Beth. It's none of their business at all. I mean, I know if I didn't like you, I'm not gonna sit here and watch your page 24/7, which that's what they do. They watch him like a hawk on his every move.
That one should probably be blocked in, Haley. Yeah, no, Haley, you're 100% good. For sure. I mean, we know that. You know that.
Right. And you know what, Christine? It's like when he does, he's mainly posting like when his son is like for his tournaments and stuff. It's like he's a proud father, okay?
Proud of his kids. I mean,
It is
shouldn't every
weird.
parent
It's
be? I
it's
mean,
it's so fucking weird with what they do. It's disgusting.
the shit, the way they move around, it's disgusting. And I mean, and it's bizarre as hell too. It, it's weird. It is fucking weird. You people are weird. Beth said it's freaking weird.
Who?
Yeah, he's been going into schools and doing some mentoring and stuff. So to try to sling mud on him as far as children go, you're making a dumbass out of yourself again, like you did last night and yesterday and today and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of days before that. But you know what, though, Luna, like we've talked about, they won't stop anybody's progress.
No. They need to get a life of their own and go do something productive. You're right. I've even said this before, Beth. You know, it's like you're trolling the wrong people. Go fucking troll some predators. But you know what? They have messed up so much with the fucking communities that they will not even blink an eye at them to even say, yeah, come join our team. They've messed all of that up.
Right,
Especially with this one that we're gonna post of what she said about the fucking community. So
right. And that needs to be heard. That's some disgusting shit. Yeah, as far as Steve goes, I don't have anything against the guy. I just did not like how last night they somehow, in a roundabout way, tried to attach us to his page as well. We're not. We're not affiliated with any other pages. We're just not. Guilty by association does not exist. So get over that and quit trying to use that as a tool or a weapon in your arsenal, because it is not. It's a squirt gun.
I mean, we've let you trolls sit over here, fucking watch our shit for hours on end, even though we can't stand you. So what are we, guilty by association because we hang with you trolls, or what?
I'm with you on that. I mean, anybody that is working to protect the kids and keep, there's too much fuckery. And
Steve tried to attack who?
he tried to attack me. If he did, he's welcome to come and step up to the
No,
plate.
I think it's misconstrued. Don't.
Maybe she's talking to somebody in the comments, because
Probably.
yeah, me and him have never had beef, and if he has said anything about me, then I don't know why. Don't know the dude. I mean, I'd like to know. No. Okay, maybe you misunderstood. They tried to attach this page and Luna to him last night in their idiotic live they did.
Yeah. Like they're spinning a huge narrative that it's none of it is true. I mean, I don't even follow him on my Luna Decoy page. I've stopped following him a long time ago. But I did see when he went live, because of that one page he posted his kids.
All
And
right.
that was wrong.
That's right. I saw all that. I watched it all go down.
So that's what I'm saying.
Wrong. And listen,
Everybody needs to
I
stop.
don't agree with some of the stuff, how he came onto the scene and what he does and how he does. It's, I don't completely agree with it 100%.
Nobody is going to agree with somebody for 100%. Like, we are all different. We are not
right.
the same.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to have their own opinion about shit. But just because you have a different opinion doesn't mean that you sit here and you go after families and post children and do all this fuck shit with, oh, we're going to post your deceased too. Like, the hell's wrong with you?
We'll have to message that to you. We're not going to say the page name out loud on here, but no. We know it's not you. That's not who we're talking about. No, this is a lady from across the pond. And I use the word lady very, very loosely.
It's multiple. It's multiple of them. It's
yeah, it is
multiple pages.
I mean, it makes
it's just not
you
her.
wonder, was the intent of trying to attach us yesterday to these multiple different
that
pages
Patty
and situations
was trying to attach us to Chrissy Crane's stuff that we have nothing to fucking do with that.
I mean, is it to try to get everybody
whatever
fighting?
she does on her page?
That's her.
So they were trying to attach us to that because Chrissy Crane has come into our live, I think, twice, and say all the shit that's not true, try to discredit me, and then then they tried attaching us to the Steve.
You're welcome.
On their live last night, and it's like, do you guys really think this hard and long and to make this shit up to make it?
Are they trying to turn everybody against each other to get everybody fighting? I mean, is that what the intent is? Like, it's not going to work.
Well, it's not going to be like that over here. I'll tell you that much. I mean,
exactly. I mean, you're not going to provoke anybody over here into falling into that whole mess. We're not hating on Steve. We're just not. We're not affiliated with any pages, and we're not going to sit up here. You're not going to get us to arguing and fighting with them and having drama with them. We got better shit to do.
Right. And if you come over to my page and post something that you want, that you want to get my attention and make me sound like I'm attached to some shit that I'm not attached to, then I'm going to air you out on the Chambers page. That was me that posted that yesterday.
That's right.
Because you're not going to come to my page and run your mouth. There's a thing
I think
called
it's
private
funny
messaging.
as hell when they don't know who it is that's posting on here. I mean, there's several of us here, right? Like, so, but they always say it's me. I just laugh. I'm like, yeah, it's me. Whatever you want to think, I don't care.
And the whole thing with calling you a P, yes, they have called you that numerous times on her page.
Yes, they
her page
have.
her page is down right now, so that's why she could sit there and say, "I never called you that." Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And that supposed troll page, no, that was you. The whole shit was you.
Might be shit like that. Why that page is down? You can't run
Right.
around lying on people. I
The
said
word,
maybe it's that kind of shit right there.
the words that you used on there, all that shit. That's why it's down.
Exactly.
Well, you're trying to make it sound like, oh, you just fucking deactivated it. No, it's down.
No, it didn't get deactivated. I have the proof. It was deactivated by Meta. Meta took
You
that shit down.
can't have shit like that on your page and think you're gonna have a page. They're gonna take it down.
Well, and also too, you don't call somebody something like that unless they are that. There's a private page. God damn it! Jump back in here. Jump back in here, private page. I got something for you. Jump here, called me Squidward. You didn't see Squidward and all the night gear private page? I grabbed that shit, man. I latched onto it.
That's funny.
Now I am whatever you say I am. How about that? Except for the P word that you guys tried to call me. Show me some shit. Let's see it. Before you can say some nasty shit like that about somebody, you need to be able to prove that that shit is true. And I'm standing right here, right now, telling you that is 100% lies. Well, they just popped in and popped back out. That's why. I mean, that's how they do things. They think that they're doing big things. Oh, God. No, we don't get to laughing like we were in there in the group because
it's getting late. When it gets late, I start getting the giggles.
Well, it's not hard to giggle about this shit either, though.
Before I
I mean, it's actually quite humorous. Before what?
Hang on. Is Luna SpongeBob? I sure am.
SpongeBob decoy pants.
Right? SpongeBob decoy pants. Let me tell you.
Oh, Lord. I have to grab us something. I mean, they like to make shit like that. Y'all
well, who's my Patrick then? I mean, and then we have Sandy. Somebody needs to be Sandy too.
Well, I'm sure they can get that done. Y'all trolls make something for us.
What's that snail's name? What was the snail's name? Oh God.
Damn it. Krusty Krab.
What is the snail's name, everybody? Gary. Gary, that's
Gary.
That's
yeah. Yeah, Gary. man.
Gary's put up a SpongeBob's ass for a very long time. That poor snail.
It's funny. It's like they think that they can provoke us with this shit, and then what they don't know is
Well,
it's
I
funny.
like Halloween. Be Squidward for Halloween.
Do what?
Be Squidward for Halloween.
I will. I'll do that. That's a damn good idea.
I am whoever you say I am. You're back in here. Are you ever going to answer my question or what?
Come to the front of the class.
Come up.
Yeah, come up on panel.
Oh, here we go. Peekaboo, it's Kenny is back. Oh,
Oh,
gosh.
good. Oh, good. Goody. Where? So it's not a stolen purse tonight?
No, it's not. There, I got him. I got him right now. See you in about 10 minutes, Kenny.
I was really. I mean, I'm disappointed that it never did come with Kenny stolen credit cards. I wanted to hear that.
Yeah. Oh.
And by the way, you guys missed out on a perfect opportunity to call me a pillbilly. How about that one? There's you a good one. Go make a page name with that one.
Oh, they will. They'll be in here in like a minute or anywhere between a minute to 10 minutes with that pillbilly.
Well, there you go. Now I helped you name a page. Oh, and that's another thing too. By the way, because it was said last night when we gave you that page. And listen here,
Make
hold
a
on a
page
second.
that says make a page that says Luna Decoy sucks pillbilly's ass. Go ahead.
You did not give me the page name. The way that happened, let me just go ahead and make this clear, since y'all think so highly of yourselves and you went and said what you like. You aren't doing anything. You don't do anything. You've never done anything. When you guys came into mine and Jessica's chat and said, "Oh, look at him white knighting for her," that's when that happened. Okay, so and then later on that became this page name. You guys did not hand me anything like that. It was me that created that.
And are you in the hunter community?
I am not in the hunter community. I'm not a predator I mean, that was ridiculous too. And that was the whole trying to discredit thing. Like like I'm trying to be something I'm not. No, I'm not. I share them. I share the work they do. And I show appreciation and respect for them. You guys sure don't. We have a clip of it, of what you guys think of the hunter community. So apparently you're on the side of the predators then, the pedos, right? I mean, if you want to excoriate the people that are getting them off the street, sounds like you're taking up for them. So by proxy, that makes you a pedo.
Basically.
Oh no, private page, you got blocked.
Oh, did you get them?
Your ass that time, dummy. Huh?
Oh, you got them?
I finally got that sumbitch.
That's why I was like silent for a minute, because I'm I'm going up and down trying to look for that damn thing.
No, I was quiet when I saw it pop. I'm like, bam, got you, bitch.
How did you get him?
Bam.
Bam.
Yeah. Like bam.
Right, Christine?
They popped in the comments and I snatched their ass.
Oh, they finally popped in the comments. Oh, see.
Hey, welcome in. Welcome in from Maine.
Who's from Maine?
Glad to have you here.
Oh, Pam. Hi, Pam. Thank you for coming in.
Yeah, I snatched them up by the collar of their shirt and put them out the door.
Well,
Grabbed them by their ear.
Well, maybe the two words "Hey Drake" will disappear from my mind now from that freaking page. Hey, Drake. No, seriously, every time I saw a private page, it's like that song just came into my head, and I'm like, where are you at? Where are you at? I am not a Drake's fan either. That pedo ass.
Right.
There's a lot of stuff that's coming out on Diddy.
Ooh,
Whew.
Diddy, yeah, and the Epstein list is going to get dropped too.
Mm.
Like, I think that's coming like within days.
Didn't Diddy's attorney, was this you that told me? Didn't Diddy's
Yes.
attorney
Yeah.
drop him the minute that
Dropped
Cash
his ass like a
Patel?
hot rock the other day.
The minute that Cash Patel?
The day that Cash Patel was sworn in, he went and said, "There's no way I can go further at this point," and he left.
So I came across this page. I gotta see if this shit's true, because if it's true, then I wouldn't mind. Yep, that's what we were just talking about, Christine. I don't know. There's a page that's like posting his inmate calls to his son. One was to Jay-Z, supposedly, allegedly. Yeah, I don't know if I don't. It's like AI, like that's the shit. It's like you don't know what's real, what's
Yeah.
not anymore with AI. So it's like I can't
Right.
if it is or if it isn't.
Well,
If it
until we see it
is,
from Pam Bondi, because she did
if it
mention some Diddy stuff too.
listen, if it is these phone calls, ooh, the way that he was talking to Jay-Z
Was it
allegedly.
explicit?
Oh, I mean, sounded like he was doing a lot of frets there. So,
Ooh, yikes.
So yeah,
Yikes.
like I said, again,
Yeah.
I don't know if these are real. I have no idea. I'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, so much can be done with AI right now. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
And I mean, and even the page that posted said like allegedly, like he doesn't know if this is true or not. This is just shit that he's gathering. So, I don't know if anybody has ever followed Jaguar Wright. She has been on this for years. She has been telling people for years what all of them have been doing, and
Like the
nobody
whole Diddy.
nobody believed her. Yeah, nobody believed her. They all thought she was this conspiracy freak and that just wanted to start shit in the industry. And no, everything that she has stated has been proven.
I saw some stuff on Justin Bieber. Looks like he might have been victimized whenever he
It's
was
not.
really young and first came into the industry.
He was, and Usher was too.
So yeah, and he's even talked about it a little bit as an adult. Like he's dropped a few little tidbits along the way.
You know who they just showed who was at one of Diddy's parties?
Who?
And I'm just like, okay, well, I'm done with you too. It's like every time. It's like I cannot watch I can't watch shit. I can't listen to shit. Nothing. Vin Diesel.
No shit.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, the Menendez brothers will not get a new
they're
trial. Damn.
not giving him a trial? I thought they were.
Damn.
Well, I'll be damned.
I know we have mixed feelings about that.
We do.
We
We do. But that letter he wrote to his cousin was months beforehand. Why would he lie about that? I don't know if it was Lyle or Eric, but one of them wrote the cousin a letter and told them that he was being sexually abused. Oops, I shouldn't have said it like that.
Yeah. Damn. I really haven't been following the Menendez because honestly, I thought they were gonna get out.
Well, I mean, there's a paper trail. So I don't know why they're not at the very least being given a new trial. We've
That's great.
seen other people that have taken people's lives away from them that were SA'd, and it was, you know, an SA or an abuse type of situation that got set free.
Right. Like,
So
what are you supposed to do? I think in my heart, I see. I don't know if you guys have watched the actual documentary on Netflix too, not just the Netflix series, but uh, I watched both a couple of times. I was like on a binge watching that. And when I watched the documentary off of Netflix of them in court, that's what changed my mind. Because at first I was like, oh, yeah, probably they just wanted the money. No, their facial expressions and everything when they were telling their story, you can
yeah,
tell.
I saw some of that today. So they're going to be resentenced. Well, then that means that there's a possibility of time served then.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there you go. There you go. They'll be out.
And you know, like I said, I mean, I don't have enough information. We don't know. Only they know. Which I'm not saying that any situation should ever come down to murder, but we don't know what that situation was in that home, and or what that could drive you to.
Well, see, having literally the whole family, I think, except for one cousin,
Oh,
that
cool.
sat there and said these boys were physically abused.
Yeah,
They
there's
were.
more than one. There's a
They
paper trail.
right. They did this. The father did this in front of the family. He didn't
And
care.
the mother
And
knew.
even I forgot which one of the boys this was. Uh there's actually a picture of this boy dangling from a bar for like hours. The boy is crying, like screaming that he can't hold on to it anymore. And the father's threatening him, like, if you don't hold on, then you're gonna, this is gonna happen to you, that's gonna happen to you. And why can't I think of the one that was bald? Was it Eric? No, was it Eric?
I don't know which one, because I can't tell you which one is Eric or which one's Lyle.
I think it was Eric, the one that was bald. Or maybe no, it was Lyle. I think it was Lyle. Hang on. I haven't. It's like with all the shit that's gone on this month.
Well, Christine, that's
Um,
definitely the way it was presented at their original trial. Well, the way that they tell it now is that the mother didn't protect them from this, and they felt like she was just as guilty in it because she allowed it to happen to them. Listen, I'm not making excuses for them, because I don't think they. I mean, if they did, they've been in jail for what, 25, over
the
25 years
mother
now.
knew the mother knew what the father was doing, which is even more heartbreaking than what the father was doing to them. Because the mother would not believe um what, what the father was doing. And what this father did to these kids,
Well, she wouldn't acknowledge it because she knew it was happening, is what they're saying.
right? She knew that it was happening. Like, she even heard it outside of the door and wouldn't even open the door to stop what
Oh,
he was doing to these
yeah,
boys. Okay.
yeah,
So
that's it.
she took her husband's side. The husband was cheating on her too. I mean, and then at one point, uh, the husband was,
35 years. God, that makes me feel old.
you know, and then at one point, the husband, was freaking out that he might have had something or some shit. And it's like, yeah, because of what you're doing to your, like, what is wrong with, like, ugh, it's just what he did, because you still haven't watched it, right?
No, I haven't yet. I did see some more stuff on it today, though.
He was prepping these boys
Mm.
in an area where he shouldn't be.
Oh, wow.
until they got to a certain age. So, like I said, I watched this a couple of times to understand fully because unfortunately the series shows you more of them being spoiled and that they wanted to just do it for money and this and that than the actual documentary. I got
That's
more
a
out of it.
very good
I got
point,
more out
Karma.
of the actual documentary than I did out of the series. And
Okay, yeah, I need to watch that. You said it's on Netflix?
they're both I don't know now.
What? If it is, I'm gonna watch it.
It was back in October. When the series came out and when the documentary came out. So I don't know if it's still on Netflix or not.
Did you see Karma's comment? That's a very good point.
Mother's almost known, but if he's abusing the kids, he's not abusing her. Yeah.
That's a very good point. Another reason why the mother would stand down,
Mm-hmm.
you know, prevent herself from being on the end of it, on the receiving end of it.
Right. But when you don't have your mother's love or protection,
Yeah.
then you're just you're going to be looked at as the predator, as another predator.
Uh-huh.
That's what they're going to look at you as. Now, I've stated this before. I don't think my aunt.
Oh wow, Karma.
That's crazy. My aunt knew my cousin. I'm so sorry for that.
That's awful.
Um.
She never told.
Mm-mm.
God. See, so you can kind of see but somebody said in the comments a while ago that they've had 5 different stories throughout this 35 years. So
Yeah, but see, the family has never changed their story. Like when it went on trial, those 2 trials, the family stood and told them what was going on with these boys. The only thing they couldn't tell them is that they were being SA'd because the father didn't do that in front of the family, but the father did physically with these boys.
the mother had to have seen that.
She did. She saw she knew what was going on.
Y'all, I can
And so
look.
I've stated this before. If there was only one of them, I think the parents would still be here if they didn't die from old age.
Okay, can I speak from experience in this? I'm about to reveal something I've never spoken on. We had the hell beaten out of us when we were young, but my mother was also on the receiving end of it. So whenever he came for us, she never got in the way of it because she would get beat down too. So it's a victimization thing. The trying to wrap your head around the mentality of it. And I'm sure Karma could help us with it. He never spent a day in jail. That's horrible. And neither did my dad. But I forgave him on his deathbed. So I told him that so that he could die in peace and
Well, I'm sorry that happened to you, Mike.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
It was rough. We got beat with whatever was close enough to grab a hold of.
Right. Yeah. And see, and that's the thing too. It's like, nobody knows what the hell people go through every day,
Yeah. I believe it
But
made me stronger and more resilient in my, adult life, and probably the reason why I can't stand to see kids getting, the shit
you
into the
need to
stick anyway.
yeah, you need to watch this documentary. I've told you this since October.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate that.
I'm trying to make light of the situation here.
It's good. It's cool. I'm all right. It's not something that I allowed to traumatize me for life. It was something that I chalked up as an unfortunate experience that, for whatever reason, we were chosen to go through,
Right.
and that
You know,
we had to go through everything. I mean, do you live by? Do you believe everything happens for a reason, Luna?
the thing that I believe in, and I hate to say it like this because people should not have a life lesson like this, but this is a life lesson of what we live. And if we don't understand it, and if we don't change what we need to change in our life, then every time we come back, it's going to be a repeat of what we've gone through.
You know,
And I'm not being insensitive about that, because
thank you guys.
I can completely relate with everybody, with everything that people have gone through. I can completely relate. Will I ever tell my story? Probably not. So the way that the way that I understand things is that I might not be who I am today, and I might not be doing the things that I'm doing
Absolutely.
if I didn't go through what I went through in
I
life.
believe that too. And you listen, y'all, like even in the mind of a child, it wasn't me that I was so worried about him going after. It was my mom and my sisters. And there was times when I tried to intervene, and that didn't work out very well for me at all. But and I'm not going to go into details on it. That story came to mind, a particular incident, and I started to tell it, and I'm not going to. I'm not going to do that. Not in here.
No, there's no sense of that.
Right.
Yeah, karma, I completely agree with you. So basically, I think if I think it was Eric. I want to say Eric was the younger of the brother, and I don't think if he had his older brothers, what am I trying to think of? For him to push him into doing what they did to the parents, I don't think it would have happened. But it's like you have two boys that the same thing happened to, both severely traumatized by their parents. And the both of them are sitting here plotting, leaning on each other, because one of the brothers also, the older brother also did basically the same shit the father did to the younger brother, which he apologized for.
It doesn't fix anything. I mean, I'm just here to tell you it doesn't help.
But I think if the younger brother didn't have his older brother to pressure him into shit, I don't think it would have happened. So the older brother had a lot of mental issues for sure. And I don't know why they didn't put this in here, and they should have. So whoever watched the Menendez brothers, he was half bald. Like, I mean,
was that from punishment? Did they shave his head? Because that's a
no,
possibility.
that was from his nerves because of what was going on in that
Oh,
home.
he was a hair puller because of it.
I don't know if he was a hair puller or he just lost his hair from the trauma that was going on. But they should have said something, because that is a major sign of some shit going on. I mean, this kid was young and freaking bald, but I will give it to them. I will give it to them. This kid had the best freaking toupee for the 80s. I'm not, because when you watch the actual documentary, you can't even tell it's a toupee.
Nice. That's what millions of dollars will get you, I
I
guess.
guess. I guess. And like they had like this part on the series where um I don't know, like I don't know why he was trying to like wash his toupee in the freaking toilet with the younger brother's toothbrush. I have no idea why. Yeah. And you
You know,
know
the
what,
reason
too?
I
I think a lot of people were distracted because of the music that they played in the Menendez Brothers. I will give it to them. They played some pretty good fucking music in the Menendez Brothers. Like Money Talks. That has been a song that I have not heard since my roller skating days. And when they played that
wow.
shit, all I'm sitting there is like jamming out to it, right? And then like they played um oh God, one of the Manili that
Millie
one.
Vanilli,
Thank you.
the dudes that lip synced.
I can't think of the one song that they had playing at the funeral. I'm like, no, they're not playing this shit.
They played Millie Vanilli at a funeral?
Girl, I'm gonna miss you is what they played at their parents' funeral.
That is not funeral appropriate.
No, they did. They played that fucking song.
Oh wow, there was a lot of disturbed shit there. I mean, I really do believe that the reason why I, in adulthood, and just cannot stand even the idea of a man putting his hands on his wife and not on the children either. My kids never, I didn't have to. They knew I meant business,
Thank you
but
for clarifying that, Karma. I haven't watched them in a long time. Yeah, Lyle's the older one. Eric is the younger. Lyle is the one that was bald.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, does anybody know? Is that on Netflix? But since Luna can't remember,
It's not that I can't remember. I just haven't looked it up because I seriously binge watched the Menendez brothers for like, I don't know, a straight month that I was watching it continuously because I just wanted to understand. I wanted
right?
to get the whole money situation out of the way because, in all
Uh-huh.
honesty, the way that I see it, these boys, they were they were hindered. The father took care of all of, their expenses. They never taught these boys how
Right.
to survive.
Right.
So, I mean, it's like I'm pretty sure they thought that if they got this, settlement, that it might have took the sting off of what they did, which was, you know, doing that to their parents. And in the end, it didn't. But I mean, it's like they're kids. They had no structure in life. They were abused. What did you expect?
Yeah, and and the way it was presented at the case was that they did it so they could get the money, and then they went on this huge shopping spree afterwards, and blah blah blah. So,
Yeah. And what was I going to say? What the hell?
I'm sorry,
Oh,
I didn't mean to
no, you're
derail you
good.
there.
No, you're good. No, I was about to say something, but well, oh yeah, the way that Netflix had the name of the series Monsters. So it's like, okay, well right then and there, like this is what you're going to have in your mind of, of
Hmm.
who these boys are. They're monsters. That they did this,
That's suggestive.
right.
Yep.
So
Hmm.
it's already premeditated, that you're gonna look at these boys as monsters. So that's why I said I had to watch it a couple of times to actually understand the
And
whole.
so you didn't come out of it believing they were monsters.
In the end, no. The first time that I watched it on Netflix,
Then they missed the
I
mark.
I was a little wishy-washy, like I wasn't completely, but
Okay, I'm gonna watch both of them.
yeah, you have to watch the series first before you watch the documentary. It's like night and day. It
Okay,
really
which
is.
one's which though? Is Monsters the series or the
Monsters
documentary?
is a series, and then there's a
Okay,
documentary with
I'll watch
Menendez
Monsters
brothers.
first.
Christine, do you know if it's on Netflix still?
She said both of them
Okay.
are.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, no, you have to check it out because, like I said, I mean, you also have to check out that other stuff that I told you. I'm gonna put you on mute for a minute.
Okay. Yeah, I know, and I don't anymore. I don't. I'm not in front of the TV very much unless there's a college football game, and we're out of that right now. So just haven't really been, try to catch a little bit of news because I like to step on the current events and know what's going on in the world and in the country and in the state. But outside of that, I don't really watch a whole lot of TV anymore. But I'm definitely going to catch that because I'm into documentaries and actually and especially real life shit. But like the last series I watched, I just finished last night, which was would bore the hell out of you guys because it's another World War II series, a National Geographic documentary series, 6 episodes, and it was awesome.
I'm sure you watch MASH too.
Watch MASH. I couldn't really get into that. It was I'm like, I don't want humor mixed in with my military shit. I want some real life shit. Show me something real.
Has anybody on here been a lifer for MASH or what?
Oh, I bet that show was popular.
I used to watch it a lot when I was younger. It was like my nighttime lullaby, basically. My dad used to watch it a lot, so it was like
it's my turn to mute. You got this?
yeah.
Okay. Excuse me, everybody.
So what do you guys think about the Menendez brothers, and do you think that they should be let go or kept in the slammer? No, I'm the Love Boat kind of girl. I was Love Boat too. I forgot about that. At the Love Boat. Yeah, there was a lot of great shows back then. These shows now, they're just stupid. What about Miami Vice? Did you guys ever get into Miami Vice? Oh yeah, I was too. Little House on the Prairie. I just watched a God, I don't know if this was a movie or not, but it was the daughter. She was blind and she was aggressive because I don't know if she was able to hear too. I think she might have been deaf and blind, but she was the daughter that played on Little House of the Prairie. And like again, like the scene was like,
Lori Ingalls Wilder.
yeah. Do you know what movie I'm talking about? Golden Girls.
I think I saw that too here recently.
And Fantasy Island, yeah.
I was gonna say Fantasy Island too, and I did like the Love Boat too. I'm still y'all listen. I still watch episodes of Little House on the Prairie.
Yeah.
Still. I mean, and I watch Andy Griffith episodes. I like Leave It to Beaver. Shit was before my time, but I like it. That's some weird shit, ain't it?
The what?
I said that's some weird shit, ain't it?
No, but I have a question though.
Okay. For me?
For everybody. Hang
Oh,
on.
okay.
I'm gonna ask everybody. Okay. Why did Don Johnson, the actor, one of the main actors off of Miami Vice, I don't know if you guys remember him.
Oh, yeah.
Why did he resemble George Michael back then? I think so.
Did. He did. Wow.
He resembled George Michael.
He did. Dukes of Hazzard was my favorite show of all time when I was a kid.
Dukes of Hazzards, yeah.
Yep.
Hey, I like Mr. Ed.
We talked about that
Who has
before.
the horses? Doesn't Ginger have the horses?
Shelly. And Shelly was in here a while ago too. I don't know if she's still here. You still here, Shelly?
My dad used to tell me every time we used Elmer's glue that Mr. Ed went to the glue
To
factory.
the glue factory.
Oh, like, because I used to have horses, like I said. Yeah. He used to sing, "A horse, of course, of course." I'm like, shut up. I'd start crying. I'm like, oh my God, is this Mr. Ed in this bottle?
Beverly Hillbillies was great too.
Oh God. No, because there is a joke. So like when we travel, we put a rack up on top of our SUV, right?
Whoa, wait a minute. You put a rat on top?
No, a rack.
Oh, okay.
Rack.
I was like, hold on. I'm envisioning this big furry rat riding on the
No,
top
a
of your
rack
car. Right?
on the top for when we travel, right? So we can put all of our shit up there.
Okay.
And by the time the wife is done putting all of her fucking shit up there, I call it the Beverly Hillbilly vehicle. There's so much shit hanging
Yeah, y'all
off.
probably look like the family on National Lampoon's Vacation. In the family truckster with all this shit piled on the rack.
What the hell? I'm like, I always call it the Beverly Hillbillies. That's what it looks like. Please don't tell me Luna, not Mr. Rogers. Oh God. I don't know. Sometimes I was into him. Sometimes I wasn't. I don't know. Mr.
You know
Rogers.
he had sleeved out tattoos?
You know, the only time that I liked him is when like they played like when like the puppets like all appeared and shit. Like whatever the hell the fucking
Yeah, the Land of Make Believe.
Thank you. The Land of Make Believe. That was the only
Where the trolley would go.
Thank you. Yeah, that was the only time that I enjoyed watching Mr. Rogers. He kind of fucking creeped me out.
Lady Elaine was in there.
Lady Elaine, yeah.
She's the creepy one. She was the creepy looking
And what
one.
was the teddy bear one? What was the teddy bear?
Oh yeah. What was that one's name? That was creepy too.
Yeah. Here you go, lamb chops, everybody. It's a song that never ends. But you said you've never watched that show, right, Mike?
No, my kids did though.
Fucking lamb chops, dude. She was a beautiful woman.
I mean,
she
when
was
we were
pretty.
young, we didn't have lamb chop. We had Captain Kangaroo.
Now, see, I don't remember Captain Kangaroo.
Yeah, that's before you. He was a trip.
I know the song Captain Kangaroo. Captain Kangaroo. You never heard that song?
I don't know if I remember. Was that the theme song to the show?
I have no idea. I mean, fucking Pulp Fiction was playing the song.
Oh, hell. It probably was then.
Does anybody remember Pinwheel? Let's see if anybody remembers Pinwheel. Pinwheel was off of Nickelodeon.
My kids watched a lot of Nickelodeon.
Well, Pinwheel was one of my favorites. They had like different little shows on there. Some of the
Huh.
shit was scary. How about Fraggle Rock?
Fraggle
Fraggle Rock?
Rock was so cool. Down
Fraggle
the
Rock.
Fraggle Rock.
Shit.
Down the Fraggle Rock.
I had a dog that looked like the fucking dog on Fraggle Rock. No joke.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I always thought that dog was really pretty.
You thought that dog was pretty?
Yeah, when I was a kid.
That's funny.
The Fraggle Rock dog. Y'all remember
Yeah, it
the
was a
Muppet Show? We watched the Muppet Show every week.
Yeah, I wasn't too into the Muppet Show.
My favorite part was the two old men in the
Oh yeah, the
balcony
fucking school
up there. That was the only part I cared to even watch. They could have the rest of it, but I liked watching the two grouchy ass old men.
The two old men. What else was there? Okay, I'm gonna say this one, but this one pisses me off because fucking Bill Cosby.
That was a great show, and then he turns out to
No,
be
not Bill Cosby show. This was a different one. He used to have a pen, Mortimer pen or some shit.
I have no idea.
I'm gonna tell you in a minute.
How about the A-Team? Did y'all watch the A-Team? God, we are showing our age for real.
Does anybody know which show I'm talking about? Bill Cosby. And he had this pen. It was called Mortimer pen.
I'm lost on that one.
Oh, it was a marker. Mortimer Ichabod marker. What the hell fucking what TV show is this from?
Yeah, me.
Oh, for Christ's sake, I'm not reading all that bullshit. But like he would, I don't know, he would like teach shit like with this marker, like draw lines to like.
Bill Cosby's first shit, I believe, was Fat Albert. Y'all remember that cartoon?
I remember that. If you guys Google Bill Cosby with the pen, you'll see what I'm talking about. Or Bill Cosby with the marker. It's called Mortimer Ichabod marker. Maybe that's what the show was called. But I used to watch that shit all the time. And then I just felt disgusted after all that shit came out on it. And I'm like, ew.
Yeah. He turned out to be a real winner.
Well, he also did another kids show. It was called Little Bill.
Oh, I think I do vaguely remember that
Yeah,
one.
it was. I mean, you never saw him, but he was the producer of that show.
Yeah.
And
Was Fat
my one.
Albert too far before you? That was a Bill
No, I
Cosby
remember.
cartoon.
I remember
Okay.
Fat Albert. Good
Yeah,
night,
he
Beth.
voiced all the characters in it.
I'll send you everything, Beth. I'll send you over everything. But you have a good night.
Good night, Beth. Thanks for stopping in and hanging out with us. We probably bored the hell out of you here at the very end of it. I noticed the trolls disappear. They don't want to talk about Fraggle Rock and shit.
Whatever with them. What was I gonna say? What else is there?
Y'all remember the show Taxi?
Oh God, Taxi.
Yeah, that was the first one that had Tony Danza.
What was that? Yeah, I don't know why the hell I'm. Oh, because there was a movie called Taxi with what's his face.
Oh yeah, Taxi Driver.
Taxi Driver.
Yeah.
But he also played this other weird ass creepy fucking movie. It was like the Crimson. No, was it Crimson? No.
Ooh, do y'all remember Tales from the Crypt?
Oh God, yeah, that was like my freaking lullaby. You know me, that shit was. This is
Right.
Tales from the Crypt.
The Crypt Keeper. What a creepy looking
Pet
character that was.
Cemetery. Pet Cemetery was also.
Yeah, that was some crazy shit.
So the first movie that ever like really scared the shit out of me was Poltergeist. That fucking movie
Yes.
scared the shit out of me.
Yes, they're here.
Oh God. Oh my God. Like and I don't understand like why. Why did they have to do like certain shit in that movie that just forever fucking turned your stomach? Like
I
that whole
know.
shit with the fucking move. Was it the moving pork chop or the moving steak where the fucking maggots come out of it?
What about in Poltergeist when he fell into the pool they were having dug and all of those freaking skeletons from the native burial ground comes up?
But do
I
you
will
remember?
never forget that.
But do you remember the one part though? It was the camera guy and he's up in the bathroom and like I don't know, the light just starts like doing some weird shit and then his face just starts like disintegrating and just but then it was just like a split second and then his face was back to normal.
Yeah, I remember that part too.
Oh God, that shit used to freak me the hell out.
I mean, I can't even say how many times I watched that movie as a kid.
Yeah. Chucky freaked me out too.
Hell yeah, I think that would freak everybody out.
Chucky freaked me out. And then the first Nightmare on Elm Street, that one
Oh
freaked
yeah,
me out.
yeah.
It's still even like when I watch, you know who freaking
I remember Creepshow, Christine.
the boyfriend in there was it Johnny Depp? Yeah, Johnny Depp.
In
Nightmare on Elm Street, the first one.
oh wow, I guess I'd never really realized that.
That was Johnny Depp.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Creepshow, the movie.
Johnny Depp did some cool shit. Edward Scissorhands was pretty
Why
neat.
does he look so distorted though now?
Drugs?
Well,
Or maybe
but
he
his
has been.
body just looks so morphed. Like I don't know.
Maybe that's what it is.
His
Maybe he's
body.
reptilian.
I don't know. His body looks
He's
weird
been
though now.
cloned.
He really did. Like, God, man, he looks fucking bad.
He's a clone.
Something I don't know, but he looks so freaking bad. And then like, I don't know if these are his real teeth or not, or what the hell. Because again, you can't really like believe everything that you see, but I guess his teeth are like really fucking bad. Like they're all
Wow, that's
rotted
so
and
it's gotta
shit.
be drugs then.
I don't know.
I have read that he did a lot of drugs.
Oh wait, what did Christine say? My mom tossed her cookies when she saw the roach part.
Yeah, she's talking about on Creepshow. You remember when the roaches start crawling out of the eyeballs and shit?
Maybe I haven't seen the Creep Show. How old is that movie?
Oh my gosh, 80s,
Oh,
Christine,
80s.
late 80s.
Huh. Do you remember the Twilight Zone?
Hell yes, I still watch some of that. Some of the old black and
No, I'm
white
talking
stuff.
about the movie.
Oh, I don't know if I ever saw the Twilight Zone movie.
What?
I mean, I like the show. I
Who's
just don't
seen
know.
who's seen the Twilight Zone movie? Yes, around there.
Jessica and I watched the Twilight series together.
I cannot believe. Well, Twilight, what the vampire
Uh-huh.
shit?
Yeah.
Oh God, no! I'm talking about fucking Twilight Zone.
We
I'm
watched all
talking
of those.
about the
We watched all the
1970s, 1980s Twilight Zone. You're in the Twilight Zone. You
Yeah.
never seen that, huh?
I love the show.
But you've never seen the movie though?
I don't think I
Dude,
did.
that movie is trippy as shit. I swear to God, they made it for people who like were taking fucking acid around that time. I'm not joking. That movie was fucking crazy. Like there would be like cartoons and shit hopping out of the fucking movie, and like it was crazy.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. Fucking eyeball and shit, like a big ass like oversized eyeball that they would tune in and oh my or zoom in, and I mean just the movie was
I'm
fucking
gonna have to find that.
dude, you're gonna have to watch that movie.
Yeah,
And then
so
towards
that's
the
all right.
end is when that creature was on the plane.
Oh, I've seen that on the wing of the plane. Well,
Yeah.
they did that in the series, in the black and white series.
I don't know.
So that's probably why it made it into the movie, because that was a very popular one. Well, cool. Now I want to see it for sure.
Yeah.
Because that
Yeah.
freaked
No.
me the fuck out when I saw it on the show. I'm like, what the fuck? Like that messed me up as a kid flying.
Yeah, but see,
We'd have
but
to-
like the whole, but see, but like the whole movie is like not about that. Like there's different series like in this
Right.
movie.
Yeah.
It's crazy as shit.
Yeah, now that you mention it, I think I remember seeing, and what they did was they took from old episodes and they remade it and put it in and compiled it into a whole movie.
Yeah, dude, that fucking movie was creepy as shit too. Anybody see the movie The Birds? That fucking movie freaked me out too.
Yeah, that freaked me out as a kid.
I never really went on like a pond that was frozen over. I was always freaked out because you remember the part where like that one person fell through the ice because the
Yes.
fucking birds were attacking her or some shit, and she fell through the ice and she couldn't get out.
Yeah. Who was that? Was that Alfred Hitchcock that did that?
I don't know. Good night, Christine.
Good night. See you next time.
I don't know who made that movie, but that movie was fucking crazy too.
Oh
All that
goodness.
shit. I don't know. It was like there was like something about those type of movies where it was just like they just Shelly's like, I don't watch scary movies. Not even like the old ones that we're talking about. Because I mean, I watched these like when I was a kid. I'll watch scary movies around Halloween because I'm a Halloween freak.
Yes, you are.
If I could have Halloween all year long, I would. But I don't like to get scared though. I like to scare. I'm the dominator.
I'd love to go through haunted houses and stuff. That's fun.
Yeah, we went to this haunted house this year. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You kept on turning corners. It was like you kept on turning and turning and turning. So it's like you didn't know like what the hell was standing there. And each room you went into was creepier and creepier. I mean, I give it to them. It was a pretty good haunted house. And each room you went into, the guy was bigger and bigger. And I'm like, what the hell? And then you had like this thing,
Oh
whatever the
wow.
hell it was, hanging from the freaking ceiling. And then you thought it was done and it wasn't. And so you had to go through another part of it. Oh God, the thing just felt like it was a never ending.
Good night.
Good night.
Well, that sounds like a cool one.
Shelly, I think we were calling for you earlier. Did you ever watch, because you have horses, did you ever watch Mr. Ed? You had to have.
You and your Mr. Ed.
Oh, I loved Mr. Ed. I'll still watch Mr. Ed. I will.
Wilbur.
She said, crap, no, Mike. What'd she say? I went one time and I guess they knew I was scared, so they chased me all the way out.
Oh my
All the way
gosh.
through. Oh, God. That was a haunted house she's talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they took advantage of her.
Mm-mm.
They exploited her fear.
Mm-mm. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what they.
apparently she did watch Mr. Ed.
Yeah. I was telling Mike that my dad, I don't know if you heard me say this, but because I explained how I had horses. And so I had a couple at the time, and he would always be a smart ass. So if I had to use Elmer's glue for like a project or something for school, he would always like nay and say that's Mr. Ed, that they sent him off to the glue factory. I'm like,
That's kind of mean of your
oh
dad
my
to say that to you.
God, yeah. Every time I look at Elmer's glue, I think of horses. It's fucking bad. I I will not the talking horse, right, Mr. Ed? I will not what the hell was I gonna say? I forgot what the hell I was gonna say. I totally just skipped my mind. It's starting to get late, Mike. My mind's starting
Yes,
to
it
shut down.
definitely will.
My mind's starting to shut down here.
Well, it is 2 a.m. We've been on this one for 2 hours, so
Yeah, I mean we started at I won't even say.
Shelly, on the page, we posted a private group, and all you gotta do is tap that and request, and we'll accept you into it.
And then Shelly, if you're not over on my page, friend request me please, because I will be posting a lot of stuff private now. I don't know if you're following my page. I think you are. I think you're my friend too over there. But I will be limiting what I'm posting um from now on. So I don't want you to miss out on some of the stuff that I'll be posting.
Yeah,
Especially
and same for the group, because we were live for 3 hours in there before we came out here onto the page.
Shelly just woke up, so she's ready to go.
Oh hell!
I mean, if you want to stay on one, you can stay on with her.
I'm pretty tired myself. I mean, and Shelly's one of my favorites too, so I hate to.
But are you my friend though, Shelly? Because that's the thing I need you to check for. Because when I make stuff private, my followers are not going to be able to see it. Just who's friends with me. You're like, oh hell.
Did you ask that to me?
What? No, I said I'm asking that to Shelly, but I said,
Oh,
but I'm laughing at when you said, oh hell.
yeah. So a lot of the stuff here that we don't want in front of,
Okay.
we're gonna put in the group, and there'll be sometimes we'll be live in the group, and we're still gonna be live out here on the page too, on the main part of the page too. So, but yeah, join the group and we'll accept you.
Yeah.
We had some fun in there earlier, man.
Oh, we did. I had to have a long cigarette for that.
Oh my gosh, it was like after sex cigarette.
It was that good, Mike,
It was way awesome.
with that threesome
Um,
that we might have, Mike.
oh yeah, I forgot about that part.
Right? Mm-hmm.
God, how they take things and turn it into something literal. It's like, get a freaking life, people, and learn what humor is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, stop preying on people's children, please. Stop it.
Yeah, please stop doing that.
Mm-hmm. It's disgusting.
Yeah, you might find yourself posted.
Well, a few things might be posted tomorrow, so
Yeah, for sure.
I'm too tired to post it right
Yeah.
now. So they have a couple more hours.
It can wait. I mean, daytime is the best time anyways for the people that needs to see it and hear it.
Right. She asked, did you watch the OU softball game today, Mike?
I missed it. I missed it, Shelly, because of doing all this stuff. Did we win again?
What is OU?
Oklahoma University.
Oh,
The
duh.
Sooners. Boomer Sooner, baby.
Is that where
That's what.
she's located at too?
Well, I mean, that's our main university in the
Yeah.
state, and they're big. I mean, like Oklahoma had basically has set the standard for college football. I mean, like back in the day, and even as recently, dominate college football. Now, not so much the past 3 years, but we're getting there. I think we're going to have a hell of a season this year. But yeah, I mean, like everybody knows Oklahoma football that watches college football because we're like a force to be reckoned with.
It's
We have the most Heisman Trophy winners, and
They run rolled of them in 5
oh
innings.
wow, well, good. I mean, here we go with championship number 5 in a row.
Excuse me.
And I watch them, Shelly. I do. I watch them I watch every game. You know, unless I mess around and miss it like I did today because I was busy. But it's been a full day, hasn't it, Linda?
Yes, it has. It definitely has been.
Yeah, I think that's why it's 2 o'clock in the morning, and we're both about to zero out.
Like I said, like these last 2 months have just dragged. Jesus. It's like, oh
That
my
is
God.
the truth. God, I'm
Yeah.
over it.
Yeah. I don't know why it's like this. I really don't. It's like time has stopped.
Well, yeah, I mean, surely you guys are probably going to warm up too. We're warming up on Sunday and Sunday and Monday. So I'm looking forward to that, and I think that'll pull me out of some of this funk.
Yeah, I mean,
This
hasn't been
weather's
like,
depressing.
yeah, I mean it's been cold for the last couple of days. Ella Parker was on a hitting streak. She's a beast.
Oh, nice. She knocked some out of the park, huh?
So what do they do like when it's cold like this by you? Do they play inside then or they still play
No,
outside?
still play outside. They just built a multi-million-dollar stadium for the softball team because they won. They're big right now. I mean, they're the best in the country every year. In fact, we've won 4 national championships in a row, and which has never been done before. And we may be working on number 5 right now.
So it is it like a dome?
Nope, it's just an outside park. It's an outside ballpark. They get out there and tough it out.
What was your weather for today?
We I think we had a high of 48 today in around where they would have played. Was it a home game, Shelly? Or were they on the road? Yeah, no kidding. Finally. Who's trying to come up? Oh, it must be. She dropped again. She hit a button again. Did
Oh,
you do it again, Lena?
yeah. It's a stupid phone. I'm telling you. I have 2 phones in my hand,
Okay,
for Christ's
so
sake.
at Love's Field. So it was a home game today. So they played it out in some mid to upper 40s weather. But I mean, if it's cold, they just get out there and gut it out. These girls are tough.
How long are they been playing for?
Most of these girls that are make it
How
into
long's
this
the
level
season?
do what?
How long's the season?
It's pretty long because they start early with like exhibition games and stuff like that. And that's kind of where we're at right now. We haven't started the regular season yet, have we, Shelly? But that'll go through into the summer.
They're talking about rain today. Hopefully we get rain. We need freaking rain.
Yeah, I've been needing some rain.
They put us on a water restriction. Bastard.
Yeah,
I need to water.
yeah, y'all need a lot of water.
I need to water my fronts. It's looking a little.
At least they didn't freeze.
A little.
thirsty.
Yeah, they're looking a little brown.
Oh no.
They're driving around the city. They're driving around, fucking making sure people are not even using their damn sprinklers. This
Wow.
hell.
Writing tickets. Yeah, so the regular season for the softball team starts in March, Shelly
You
said.
know how much these? You know how much these tickets are, dude? They're like $500 if you're caught fucking watering your shit.
Wow.
Right?
That
I'm like,
is insane.
mm-mm.
I mean, $500, my shit's gonna die.
Well, I guess I'm glad I don't have my garden right now because I don't know what the hell I'd still be watering it. It'd be from my backyard, but shit, $500. I'm like, come on.
Well, I mean, aren't you getting geared up for planting season?
About
Like Shelly said, at least you're in a warm state. We're freezing here.
no, I'm cold too. It's been cold. We're all getting shit.
Yeah. Well, those southern winds from the Gulf are getting ready to start blowing back up through here, and everybody's going to warm up. Well, I can't say for the people up north, but we all are down here.
Yeah. No, we're gonna start warming up. It's been like in the 30s and 40s by me all week.
Yeah, ugly,
Yeah.
especially for there, on the coast.
It ain't no damn Florida, that's for sure. It ain't no damn Florida, that's for sure. Yeah.
Well, I'm jealous, but I'll be down there. I'll be down there probably in May. I think I told you that today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking to the girls and my son today, and so they're the ones who have to decide what day because like they have to take off work and shit. Me, I just say I'm leaving.
At least you're warm.
I'm leaving for a week. Y'all have at it.
Did you guys get snow like you were supposed to?
We did. We got snow and ice. We got ice first, and then it snowed on top of it. But it wasn't as substantial as it was supposed to be. Shelly got more than we did.
So did the snow stick around? You saw snow?
Yeah, it really just now melted off like today for the most part. Because we were below freezing all the way until today, so it stayed the whole time. So all the schools stayed shut down.
And how much snow did you get?
I mean, you know what? It's pretty ridiculous, actually. Like, I think we didn't get any more than just a couple of inches. But it was the ice, that was the biggest problem. That was underneath the snowpack, so it caused some big time problems on the roads.
That.
Yeah, I'm over it. Yeah, Shelly, like 68 on Sunday and Monday, depending on which meteorologist you.
How's your horses holding up during this cold weather?
Yeah.
How is your babies holding up? The little bubbers.
She says she still has some snow in her yard. Well, y'all got more than us, and y'all I probably were still a little bit colder than us today.
Did you do your horses like to play in the snow?
Yeah, she's a little bit further north than me. She's about an hour and a half north of me.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't really want to ask, like, if
Well, I mean, we talk about being fellow Okies all the time, and we talk about OU, and we talk about the weather and shit. So she's not kept it a secret that she lives in this state.
Mm-hmm.
She's an awesome person, by the way. Another one that's been around for a long time.
Shelly.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. No, she says she's my friend over on my page, so I think I've seen her a few times.
She's been in our comments several times.
That's what I'm saying. I think I've seen her.
She said they did good. I tried to keep them up as much as possible, but they like being outside if possible.
Okay.
I love watching horses like gallop through the snow and play in it, don't you?
Still have some snow. Yeah, I mean, some horses like it, some don't.
Right?
But because I think Shelly said that her horses are retired.
Yes. Yes, she did.
No.
Do your horses have one of those great big old balls that they play with? I'm an Okie born and raised too. I mean,
Look at you, look at you guys.
I got to
Okie born.
do a lot of traveling when I was. What'd you say?
You're like Okie born.
That's right. Okie born and
Oh
bred.
my god, that's funny. That's so funny.
Born and raised.
We just call people like me assholes where we come from.
Oh man, yeah, I got to travel a lot when I was younger from the work that I do, and so I've been all over the country. But other than that, I've never. Well, I was gonna say I've never lived outside of Oklahoma, but I have. I lived in Texas.
So you yeah, you're worried about the ice with the horses, yeah. Yeah, you gotta be careful with that.
Mm-hmm.
They can be big old dummies sometimes. Just
Good way to break a leg, and
right.
sometimes can't recover from it. Sometimes
Yeah. Especially if they're older
they don't
horses.
play with the great big ball. I love that. I love watching that. You ever seen them do that, Linda? Horses play with that big giant ball. The ball's like huge.
No, I mean my horses were always like working horses, so it was like
Oh, our
I
horses were too spoiled for that.
we'll see, because I told you like I was in shows, so my horses were
Yeah.
always
Ooh, nice. See, and I don't know if you know this. I mean, you probably should. Then Oklahoma is the capital of the equestrian. Um, the whole thing is centered right out of here. The biggest show, the biggest everything, all right here. Yeah, I was going to ask
So do
you
your
if you had blanket fence.
when the horses are in the stalls, Shelly, do any of your horses lay down? Some horses lay down, but it's like I was always told to not have the horse lay down because it's always harder to get them up.
They were ready to get them blankets off, huh?
But some of these horses, though, they're so stubborn. I used to have this one horse. The horse's name was, yeah, especially quarter horses.
Yeah, that's what Misty was. She was a retired quarter horse. She ran.
God, I forgot what type of horse this was, but man, it was like a burgundy. It was like a burgundy with like some smoky colors on it. Like I don't know. Like I said, I don't know
Ooh,
what the hell type of horse this was. But the
that's
name of
pretty.
it was Roni Reagan.
Uh-huh.
And if you stuck your tongue out and went, it would stick its tongue back out at you.
How's that
And
again?
it would want you to grab its tongue. It was the most funniest horse ever. Oh, I love that
They
horse.
have the most awesome personalities, individual personalities too.
Okay. 4 to 5 hours. Oh God, yeah. Like I said, they're like big dogs.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
they're
know,
definitely easy to fall in love with.
I've been bucked. I've been kicked. I've had my toes broken
Mm.
before. Yeah.
Oh
It's
yeah.
probably why I have arthritis down my spine is from all that shit that I used to do with these horses.
That that second little Shetland pony we had, Panther, he was a little asshole, and trying to get a bit in his mouth was insane. But then once you got on him and got the saddle on him and started riding him, he was like a damn rodeo bronco. He'd throw your ass all over the place. My grandpa made me get up, get back on him.
I still, like I told you, I still have my crop, and I still have my helmet because I used to write English.
Oh, that is cool.
But the whole inside of my helmet, because it's so old, but like the helmet was made, it's metal, but the inside of it, I don't know what the hell the padding was, but it's so like disintegrated in the inside of the helmet. It's funny.
Shirley said there's always one that stays up and watches. It's really neat to watch them and how they are herd animals. Yeah,
I don't know.
they'll bond up like family.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah,
I miss horses. I really do.
me too. I do too.
I definitely want one at least when I get
Maybe
my.
that she was a little Appaloosa mare, and she was pretty salty too. I mean, once you got a saddle on her, but once you got her calmed down, she was a great ride.
Yeah, Appaloosas. They're
High spirited.
my uncle. Yeah, my uncle used to have one, and her name was Goldie. Oh my God, this damn thing. So there was like a trail in the back of the stables that I would always take, and so I would take her to wear her ass out because my uncle couldn't stand getting up on her because she was always fucking crazy. So I'd have to go take her out on the trail. Oh my God,
She gets with you.
this horse would just go and just go and just go for God, it was just crazy.
Wendy didn't care for people being on her back very much, and she'd take you under a tree if she got the opportunity to.
Yeah, well, thankfully, like, so there was like a short trail, like before you got onto like the bigger trail, and this trail like led you into just an open field, and oh my God, the minute that horse would see that open field, fucking thing would take
Cut
off.
loose.
Oh my God, yeah, it was crazy.
That
It
is
sure was.
so fun as a child. I wish every child could get those memories right there. Some never get it,
You know,
but
I tried with my kids when they were babies, but like none of them ever wanted to have anything to do with a horse. And I'm like, why?
some kids are really scared of them.
Like my daughter, she had a miniature pony. His name was Jack. And she didn't want to have nothing to do with it. I'm like, why did I buy this thing for you?
My little sister keeps threatening to get a mini.
Yeah.
Horses are 28-year-olds, so that's old for horses. So I baby them. I do whatever I have to do
I
to
mean,
keep them healthy.
they still have some life in them. 28 is nuts.
Well, that's awesome, Shelly. I'm glad they have a great life on your little place
Yeah.
there. I mean,
Yeah.
we would sit out in the evenings and just watch what they did and stuff. And like when we had that ranch, we would get in when we got home from the car lot in the evenings, me and my grandpa would get in the farm truck and we would go out into the pasture and we would follow the cows, the herd around and watch them graze and watch the horses play. And we did that every night till the sun went down. But I mean, I had calves out there I could call up.
Remember I told you those oh, what the hell type of bird? They can fucking outlive you.
The gray.
Was it like, this is the gray, the parakeet. Is it the parakeet?
Were you telling me something about an African gray, or was that somebody else?
Yeah, it's an African gray. They can outlive you. Yeah. What is the red one? What is the red one? A parrot? A parrot can outlive you?
A parrot. Yeah, they live for like what, 75 years?
Some shit. So it's like a lot of people, like, they have to make up a will.
Isn't
so somebody can
that crazy?
So somebody can take care of that damn thing if something happens to you.
And to my bird, I leave.
Right? Remember?
$50,000 and yeah, that's some crazy shit. Now you got to find somebody that you trust to take care of it for the rest of its life while you're dead.
Right? Yeah. No, seriously. It's like I tried having those. They weren't finches, but they were. It was like those yellow and blue ones, whatever they're
Oh, the
called.
little parakeets.
God, those things were a pain in the ass. They wouldn't shut up either.
I was gonna say they're annoying as hell.
I'm done. I'm done with birds. Yes.
My sister had one when we were teenagers, and I hated that motherfucker.
Do you have any birds, Sherry or Shelly? Sorry, I don't have my glasses on right now. Forgive the blind. Forgive.
I'm gonna have to give you a cup and some sunglasses.
Oh my God, seriously. I can see now. God, I can't believe how fucking blind I am. That's bad. That's really bad. Wow. Oh.
No birds.
Here. So, are you ever going to get any more horses? I follow a couple of pages, and they go to oh God, to the horse auction to buy these poor things. Oh my God, and the shape that they're in is just it's so sad. I hate when people do that.
You know, we were at a sale every weekend, me and my grandpa.
At the horse auction.
We went to the multi auctions with cows, horses, pigs. We bought chickens there, everything, goats.
Yeah, but these horse auctions were like they're just fucking low class assholes.
Mm.
And these horses would be in the worst shapes ever. It was so sad. That's where my husband wants to retire to in Florida between Pensacola Beach and Dustin.
That's my spot, Shelly.
Okay.
That's my spot.
Be quiet. Don't say where I'm at directly.
I won't tell where you're at.
So what did you I thought you said did you save these horses that you have? Because they've been in retirement, right? Since they've been with you. I think is that what you said?
Yeah, I think so.
You have all.
Old McShelly had a farm.
Did you hear me, Mike?
What?
I said you have Alzheimer's. You don't remember.
Thanks. Thanks, Lena. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
God.
No, that's why I'm asking because I wouldn't mind having myself a horse. Just one though. Just one. No, my dad raised them. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Have you rode them?
You got me over here yawning too. Are you pulling out duct tape or something?
Am I pulling out duct
Yeah.
tape?
It sounds like you're pulling duct tape off of a roll.
No, I'm literally laying in bed.
Oh. Is it just me, or does it sound like Luna is unrolling duct tape?
She said that they go to Pensacola Beach. It might be the ghost. It might be my spirits trying to reach you.
I do too, Shelly. Several times a year. That's my happy place. I mean, I love it all across the Emerald Coast. We went to Panama City Beach a couple of years ago, and God, I love all of it right there. Navarre Beach is beautiful. Destin's way too busy for me. I I can't get into that, but it's pretty there too. But yeah, Pensacola. That's where it's at. Escambia County.
Pensacola.
Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I know you know.
Yeah. hmm Well, I think I'm gonna get off here because I'm tired. Seriously, I'm
Yeah.
probably falling
I'm
asleep.
getting yawny
We're
and
gonna
giggly too,
have a
like you.
sleepover with Shelly and her horses, and she said that she's got friends in Panama City.
Panama City. I mean, as long as you don't go at spring break, it's pretty nice there too. Everything's closer to the water. It seems like in Panama City than it is in Pensacola. Everything's a little bit further off the beach.
Yeah, make sure you stock up before these freaking out of towners, or what you want to call them, tourists come.
Yeah,
Shit up the whole town.
yeah, and I'm Shelly. I'm right there too. That's what I'm doing. That's where I'm going whenever I'm done with everything here and I can roll out. I'm like, "Hey, my kids know exactly where to find me." Michaela and I actually almost moved down there. I think it was about 3 years ago when she was I'm sorry, Shelly, I hate to say this, but Michaela went to OSU. Um and against my will, and I raised her. She would be riding in the boat holding on to each side of the windshield, and uh, I'd say, Michaela, who rocks the house? And she'd say, Coach Stoops. So she was raised a Sooner girl and then went to OSU. So, but anyways, when she was in school, we thought about moving down there. She was thinking about finishing down there and getting
Have you
into.
ever eaten where she's saying? It's called Peg Legs.
Oh yeah, Peg Leg Pete's. Love it. We were the last place we stayed. The last condo we stayed in was almost across the street from it.
What kind of food they have there?
It's seafood and it is outstanding. Oh really? Well, we won't hold it against them. But I got a bunch of them in my family
Is
too.
that Oklahoma Southern University?
Oklahoma State.
Oh, Oklahoma State.
The Oklahoma State Cowboys.
I'm like Southern.
They wear orange, and we always make jokes about the orange, how they can go hunting after the game and then pick up trash on the side of the road.
That's funny.
Yeah, there's another one down there. What's the one over? Not that nasty ass shrimp place across from the Holiday Inn. I can't stand that one. That one's gross. But on around from that one, the one that's got the outdoor stage and all that's one of my favorite ones, Shelly.
She said it
Um,
was.
what is the name of that one? Damn it. That's one of my favorite ones. That one and Peg Leg Pete's. But damn it.
I don't know which one you're talking about.
It was kind of over by the boardwalk, by the band shell and all that.
You're asking me like I would know.
No, that's where. Okay, so it's on the other side of the Blue Marlin, Shelly. My son got kicked out of Blue Marlin last time we was there because the lady thought he had a fake ID, and it's like, no, this is an Oklahoma driver's license, lady.
That's funny because last Friday when I was out, my friend wanted me to go meet up with him at the Blue Marlin.
Really? Yeah. Oh, cool.
I'm not lying either.
That one is really. They have really good food there too. They're a little bit more pricey, but good.
It's like a fucking hole in the wall.
hole in the wall.
Blue Marlin.
Well, the one on Pensacola Beach is it's a little bit more classy.
Yeah. Oh, Debbie's still here. She's like, I'm still here.
Ah,
Somebody talk to me.
Debbie's been out sitting there just all quiet.
Right? Like, hello? Anybody out there? Who else is out there? Do we have 7 trolls in here? Who else is in here? Speak up. Say your name.
Yeah.
You're gonna start hearing Luna snore in a minute.
Okay, Shelly, the one I'm talking about is the one that has half of a VW. But oh, it's the one with the ship out front that looks like crashed into it. Right around the corner from the one with the VW bus. I don't know why I can't think of the damn name of it. That's one of my favorite ones because I like to go there in the evening and watch bands play, and they got volleyball nets out there, and
Yeah, we walked in and everybody was dressed up and we looked at each other and thought we're out of our league.
in the Blue Marlin. Yeah, the one with the ship that I can't think of the freaking name of, and that's driving me insane. I got tons of pictures inside that
That's
place.
funny. Shelly and Debbie both are like pinging from sleeping until now. You're gonna have to entertain them, Mike.
I'm barely hanging on to, Lena.
I'm freaking sleepy.
Yeah, me too.
I'm sheepy. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm bringing
Oh.
the damn. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
tired.
you'll get dragged for that too. I've been laughed at for it.
I don't give a shit. Whatever. If our followers want me to sleep on the phone, I'll sleep with them on the phone. That's fine. Let's go. Grab your binkies
What about
and your pillows.
crabs on the beach, Shelly? You like that?
You're
That's
supposed to-
excellent food.
Crabs on the beach.
Yep, that's where Michaela picked for her birthday last year.
Crabbies on the beach.
It's a very, very good food. I had one of the best steaks I ever had out of there. Do you know one of the best steaks I ever had? I had in Orange Beach, which was a trip. That's also on the inland coast, but it's still in Mississippi before you get into Florida.
She says she doesn't know they always eat at Peg Legs.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you. Peg legs, I mean, that's awesome food.
You're making me hungry. Stop it.
Yeah. Seafood, yummy.
Have you even eaten? Or did you just skip that?
I did. I ate a sandwich earlier. I told you I was going to get stuck with a sandwich.
I didn't know what you're going to do. First you said that, then you said
Yeah.
tacos.
Yes, Shelly, that's the one. Next to the putt golf. I believe that's the next door to the Sheridan. And then there's the Holiday Inn Resort, then the Sheridan, then the putt, then crabs on the beach.
Can't forget about those crabs on the beach.
Good stuff. I got some shrimp scampi in there to knock your socks off.
Oh, I'm sure. Probably need a heavy dose of antibiotics from that shit.
I could live on it.
Did you hear what I said?
What'd you say?
I said you probably need a hefty dose of antibiotics from that shit. And crabs on the beach. Okay.
No kidding, right? They do make medication for that.
Who would name their place that? Crabs on the beach.
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure you got to shave if you get crabs on the beach.
I guess. I have no idea. Thankfully, I've been okay. Been good.
It's a little pricey in there too, but it's very good food.
Shelly's laughing. See, It's 2:30 in the morning.
I know, and I'm like half delirious. I'm getting into that giggly yawning mood, like where you're at.
I have my eyes literally shut while I'm sitting here throwing out sick jokes.
Oh hell! I guess we gotta give it up for the night.
CCP.
Oh, oh my god! You'd had to be in the group for that one,
Right? You guys need to be in the group next time. I think Shelly was in the group though, wasn't she?
No, Shelly wasn't in there. I didn't see a request from her yet. I did accept one from Debbie though, but I didn't see Debbie in the group while we were in there.
I didn't either. So, all right. One last time. I'm gonna go see Beast. I gotta
Yeah,
go nights.
yeah.
I really do. All right,
We're gonna
guys. You
get
have a
ready
good
this
night.
time. We're gonna get off. Do what now?
No, I'm just saying that's everybody.
Yeah.
Even the trolls.
Night
Have a good night.
night.
Don't let
Good night,
the
Lynn. I'll
Betty
talk to you in a
bugs
minute.
bite. We all know you got them.
I don't think they're bed. Oh yeah, they probably do have those too, but they might have little crabs on the beach themselves.
I'm sure they got every single thing under the sun. Sure.
I'll talk to you in the morning, Lena.
Alrighty. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
All right, guys, we're gonna give it up. Good night, y'all. Good night, Shelley. Good night, Debbie, and everybody else, trolls and all. We'll see y'all next time around. Y'all have a good night.